Irrfan, in an interview we did a few months ago, you told me that when you were frustrated in the 90s from doing television, it was Tigmanshu who stopped you from packing your bags and going back home. He told you, stay back, we'll get you a national award.
I specifically remember that place where he said that you know, the turn of that alley, and we were going, you know, we was about to cook something, and we went out to buy something, you know, maybe dahi or something, and that time I said, and he told me, "Abhay ruk ja yaar, national award dila de."
Right.
But I remember him staying at Asik Nagar with his uncle in a small room. I was staying with my brother who was in the Navy, and he was stationed at Hamla, INS Hamla. So I was staying with him.
Okay.
So yes, we were at that time still struggling to, you know, find our feet, and, you know, so yes, those were good days. But
okay, you know, the interesting thing about Sahib Biwi Aur Gangster is that it addresses themes of female desire, female ambition, also bedroom politics. These are not themes that you see in every other Hindi film. What is the perspective that Irrfan's character brings to the sequel?
If you've seen part one, see, Jimmy is Sahib. He's a king,
right?
Trying to regain his lost pride, his lost status. In this film, Irrfan is even worse than him.
Okay.
I mean, he's also royalty. But everything is finished. Now today, and when we introduce Irrfan in this film, he's like a small-time gangster in a small town, harassing people, trying to get his picture clicked in a, you know, small, some function.
Right.
And that doesn't happen, so he gets angry. He's like that. And he also has this passion, ambition to get back his old pride.
Right.
So he's even worse than Sahib.
Okay.
And then comes into the picture, and it's full of intrigue, this film.
मैं इंद्रजीत सिंह, हमारी तो गाली पर भी ताली पड़ती है और हमें आज भी राजा भैया बुलाया जाता है। सुना है आदित्य प्रताप सिंह भी आया है, पता है वो बच क्यों गया? उसे हमारे हाथों मरना है।
Tigmanshu, you know, although you had got good reviews for both Hasil and Charas all the way back, it was really Pan Singh Tomar that changed things last year, didn't it? Big stars made themselves available to work with you, big budgets suddenly became available. Would you say that Pan Singh Tomar was the turning point?
I think Sahib Biwi was. It came before Pan Singh.
That's right, the year before.
Yeah, so I think Sahib Biwi did that.
Okay.
But actually speaking, I will still contribute to whatever I am today, to Hasil.
Okay.
Hasil got good reviews, fantastic. Got that kind of attention,
right?
Which was really overwhelming at that time. Then I didn't have a release for 7 years.
True.
And I made a big blockbuster hit like any other regular film.
Sure.
Had it been a huge hit, and then I didn't have a release for 7 years, people would have forgotten me. They did not, because I had made a Hasil.
Okay.
So whatever it is today is because of that film.
दोस्ती एक ऐसा रिश्ता है जो आदमी खुद बनाता है।
लौंडा अपनी माँ की रक्षा नहीं कर पाया, उस दोस्ती भरोसा कर रहे हो तुम?
एक दिन ये दोस्ती यारी ले डूबेगी इसे।
आंखें भी होती है दिल की जुबान, बिन बोले कर देती है हालत ये पल में बयां।
Tigmanshu, we saw a different side to you last year as an actor in Gangs of Wasseypur. You really brought Ramadhir Singh to life. It's a performance that people completely enjoyed, and it didn't seem like, you know, the token cameo. I mean, here was a great part, and you played it really well. I know you did it on the request of your friend Anurag Kashyap, but you're a trained actor from NSD. I mean, did you enjoy doing this? Did you treat it all the while as just, you know, this thing I'm just doing for a friend, or did you really take it seriously while you were in it?
Well, it seeped into me quite late.
Okay.
When I said yes to him, I didn't have any idea about the magnitude of the role and the seriousness of it at all. I didn't even read the script. The casting director Mukesh said, "मैंने कहा हाँ कर लूँगा."
Okay.
But when these prosthetics guys, they came up to my office and they took that mold, and then I said, "Boss, मैं फंस गया ये तो."
Right.
But then good part, I said I was under no pressure. I was working with friends.
Right.
So there was, and I had nothing to prove. I thought even if I do a bad job, they're not going to say he's a bad actor. I'm not an actor at all.
Right.
So there was no pressure.
Sure.
But after doing 2, 3, 4 days of work, then I said I should do it seriously.
Okay.
Then I remembered him. People will say Irrfan acts himself, now he's going to act himself.
Right.
He cannot be that bad.
Right.
So then I did a little bit of homework I used to do, little bit, I had to do the age bit. you
Right.
know. So that's difficult.
Correct.
When you have to play an external thing, that it becomes difficult. Internalize the background music can't do that for you.
Correct.
But when you have to do an external thing like a cripple, like an old guy,
Correct.
I think that's difficult. And I was acting after 20 years.
Right.
So I did a little bit here and there, did something with my voice. I used to smoke beedies and immediately used to drink cold water because they were doing sing sound.
Right.
So have that gruffy voice.
Gravelly voice,
Yeah,
right.
I was putting sponge in my mouth.
Okay.
All that I was doing. I was remembering Marlon Brando as well.
Right.
So it was fun.
It was fantastic.
Okay.
It's the way he abused
Right.
in the film. Nobody could do that. It's
True.
so much of, he was just enjoying that.
Right.
The way he was abusing.
Right.
He
I
loved
really
it.
abuse well though. In real life. I mean, people don't mind it.
Well, here's looking forward to seeing lots more collaborations from you. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you, Rajiv. Thank you.